Alright guys, it's That Nerd Ryan here with this week's What's in the Bag. So, without further ado, let's get right to it. We got U.S. Agent, the Pteradon, the collector's edition of the Battle Droid, Sam Wilson, Captain America, Star Wars High Republic Adventures, which I have to say, the endings of these comics are probably my favorite pages, where it splits the two main characters in their different points of view and shows what's going on. I also love how Markion Rowe is a main character as well as Yoda. And then we got Star Wars Bounty Hunters 14, or Star Wars 14, War of the Bounty Hunters. Great to see Lando kind of playing both sides and not knowing what to do. And also, I have a feeling that soon we're going to have Leia meet Kira, and I'm really excited to see that. Next would be Godzilla vs. Kong. And then we got a Walmart exclusive Jerry with Pez. Had to have my dad explain that one to me because I haven't seen that episode yet. A 89 Porsche 944 Turbo. I got it because it looks like smokescreen. And then we got two Strixhaven packs. Let me grab the other one. Oh wait, the Pokemon Crimson Invasion. Here's the other Strixhaven. And we got a Looney Tunes pack. So we also have one more thing, which is the knock-off Ghastly. So let's remove the bag and look at what we got all together. Now I do want to let you know I am kind of getting to the bottom line of certain things, such as Transformers, where I have to go back to try again, or Jurassic Park. And Star Wars has been really hard to get lately. So what's going on is I will have to be ordering them online, so we're obviously not getting them right away. Some of them are super expensive, so there is weeks of saving that I have to do to get that. So instead, we will definitely, hopefully, be getting 2 Marvel figures a week during that time frame. If not, there will be some coverage of some other stuff that are older figures, just doing that kind of thing. So, yeah, let's move on to the card opening. Alright guys, so I thought I started recording, but I didn't. We're opening the CMF bag first, and we got Porky's female version. I can't think of her name, but there we go on that. And now let's open the card packs. So we'll sandwich it. We'll do Strixhaven, Pokemon Strixhaven. Alright. So, ooh, very beautiful art card. Planes, Necrotic Fumes, Frost Trickster, Charge Through, Mage Duel, Dragon Approach, Heated Debate, Ogier, Battleseer, Halt Monitor, Exponential Growth is the rare. And then we have Whirlwind Denial, a holo of Introduction to Prophecy, and then a Seething Song. Pokemans, or as I call it, Pokemon, is next. Here's the QR card. 1, 2, 3 to the front. Larion, Dashing Pouch, Fighting Memory, Skidoo, Chimchoo, Misdrevious, Stuffle, Feebas, Execute, and a Guzzlord GX. And then, of course, we have a Grass Energy. Now let's do the last Strixhaven pack. We got another nice art. A Hollow Forest, Spirit Summoning, Make Your Mark, Relic Sloth, Illustrations, Historian, Excavated Wall, Tome Shredder, Thrilling Discovery, Witherbloom, Apprentice, Poet's Quill for the rare, a Mythical of Blue Sun Zenith, and then a holo of Expel, as well as a Pest. Alright, so let's look at the... Alright guys, so here's the figures out of the box. So we are going to do the reviews in this order. Gonna do Pop first, then Star Wars, then Marvel, then Jurassic Park. No Transformers this week. Alright, so here's Jerry with Pez dispenser. Stands about 4 inches tall. Just quick 360. It is not a bobblehead, it is a figurine. Just really close in on the Pez right there for you. I think it's a Tweety Bird Pez. Again, I haven't seen that episode. Hopefully I can soon. But yeah, I like it. And just considering that it's a regular human figure, though, I do give it a 4 out of 5. Really not much to say. I will put them next to George really quick just so we can see what they look like together. Jerry is taller, which works perfectly. Alright, so let's move on to the Star Wars figure. Alright, so here we have the Battle Droid. This is the Episode 1 50th Anniversary one. It does come with a separate antenna that if you take this off, which it doesn't, there we go, you can latch the antenna onto one of these sides here. However, I do not have it out because my other Battle Droid that was the regular Black Series one is having that on it, I believe. So let's just do a quick measurement and 360 in articulation. He's about 6 1/4 inches. His other accessory, of course, was this gun. But yeah, and articulation, let's take the gun out for a second. So his head can move pretty fairly around. I will say the limbs are fragile. Just a heads up, can go 360 up to basically a V. His hands can also move. Torso can bobble. Can't really turn that much. Legs can go over 180. And his knees can bend down too. You could actually, if I remember right, if you're careful enough, put him in the other mode, the standby mode. Can't get the head down on this one, but I know that. Oh, there we go. Scared myself right there. I thought I busted it. I'm not going to mess with it that much anymore. But yeah, you can push the head down and you could have it in its weight mode there. So let's talk about the ranking of this figure. So I will say the Phantom Menace figures are a little disappointing if you've been a long-time collector. So I am going to factor that into this. So out of 10, I do give it a 7 out of 10. It's always great to have a Battle Droid, but we're not going to be getting any more Phantom Menace figures just because Jar Jar, Qui-Gon, and Mace are the exact same ones as the regular ones, and we already have those. So yeah, not picking that up. So let's move on to the first Marvel figure we'll be reviewing. So we are going to be reviewing Sam Cap first. Just a quick 360 of the figure. His accessories, of course, are the shield as well as this backpack here that is just supposed to be like a filler backpack for what the Build-A-Figure is, since he is technically the Build-A-Figure. He is a little over 6 inches tall. I will say I like what they did with the shield, but I also don't like it. Actually, that didn't work as much as I thought. It is really hard to get his hand on here, but it also makes it really secure. I did have to pop off the hand originally. But yeah, so let's just really quickly do some articulation. Arms can go all the way and fold up. Hands can rotate, move up and down. His head is able to move all the way around. He can bend and turn. 360. And then his legs, this is his splits. And then he can bend his knee and move his feet around. So yeah, all in all, I really do like this figure. I'm happy that they made some Disney Plus figures, and I'm happy this is one of the first ones I got. I have really no complaints about this figure. I can't wait to see him completed. And since he is the most essential part of the Build-A-Figure, I do find it funny that he is the most common. So I will be giving him a 10 out of 10 just for the fact that he's a necessity for this wave, as well as just an all-around great figure. So let's talk about US Agent. So here's US Agent, and you know what? He doesn't come with the shield. I actually just wanted to try to see if he could hold it. But yeah, so I was also excited to get this figure until I realized something, which I'll explain in the 360 right here. So there's two things that kind of bother me. One is he has a holstered gun, but no actual gun accessory. The only accessories that come with him are hands that are fists. And then the other complaint is there's a random hole in his back. I think it's because they're using an older mold for this. However, I do find it very disappointing that they couldn't at least fill the hole, because now there's like just a random hole under the A there. But yeah, quick finish off 360. I really want the Walmart version of the Captain America version of this. That would be great. Other than those two issues, that's my major complaint about I do like the figure. It stands at about 6¼ inch. Let's show articulation. Arm can move around, bend, hands can move, and same usual stuff as most figures. Head can go 360, and you could do the splits, and there you go. So that's our US Agent figure. Just with all the kind of complaints that I have about it, and I'm really disappointed about that because I love US Agent in the show, I have to give him a 6 out of 10. Just for the fact that there looks like there's so much better figures in this wave, and he has some glaring issues that if they were gone, he'd be obviously a 10 out of 10. Alright, let's move on to Jurassic Park. Alright, and here we have the Pteradon, and now we're going to do something that I'm really excited about right away because I couldn't wait to do this, is we're going to look at the wingspan. So, it's a foot and 10 inches, so about 22-inch wingspan, if I did my math right on that, which is really cool. The only downside is he doesn't really have strength to sit on his hands, so you do have to use the stand constantly. I do have it backwards right now just so you guys can see him a little bit better. So let's take the stand away. That was his only accessory, and let's do a quick 360. You just see how massive these wings are. The wings are like a light plastic, so they're very flexible, kind of like the Velociraptor's tails in this, and the wings can flap. Also, his head can move pretty well. 360. Mouth can open like so, and his, I guess you could call that chest, can move, and I should be saying her, sorry. And her legs can move out. Her legs are very free and nimble for something that barely stands. Let's see if we can get this going. So yeah, if you see, there's like a very small chance to balance it to get it to stand. You have to basically sit it like that. So I do recommend using the stand, which can cause her to be in different poses and everything like that. So let's rank it. So I'm going to rank her out of 15 since she is a little more expensive than the other Jurassic Park figures. And although it's nice to see a dinosaur that isn't a Velociraptor, I do prefer the Velociraptor mold over the Pterodon mold, and I have to give this a 12 out of 15 just because I like the other dinosaurs I have a lot more than this one, even though this one still looks really cool. Alright, so let's wrap this up. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see these characters posed in any other poses or with other figures, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, follow me on all my social media, and especially follow me on Instagram if you want to see the different poses and stuff. It's that nerd Ryan telling you, we are all toy collectors on the inside.